No, sovietico.
Super calm right now. But as you could have guessed, of course things went wrong. Because as you can see, it just started to grasp onto the edge of the container and not let go at all. I was probably making it pretty mad, so I quickly transferred it to a piece of cardboard. Okay, so I decided to put them onto a piece of cardboard. I'll let them fall out here.
I'm saying
I just moved the cardboard and put my hand to let it happen. I'm going to do it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. How did you feel doing that? The heart rate about 500 beats a second. I am so lucky that thing didn't bite me. And now next up is one of my favorite pet videos where I literally went and bought 7 of the coolest fish species in the entire world. In this video, I've collected the 7 weirdest species of fish to keep as pets. I've got species like one that literally has no eyes, the smallest in the entire world, and even a fish that can walk on land. Yeah, these fish are weird. But to start us off, the first weirdest fish is in this container. This is an archer fish. And all I'll tell you is this guy isn't called an archer fish for no reason. It has an absolutely insane special ability.
Oh.
So to get started, I got a giant fish.
Oh!
I started with the basics like soil and sand, but started adding tons more
Senti,
decoration,
vogliono
like rocks
medaglie.
and tree branches. I even took some overhanging branches, as this is very important for the archer fish. You'll see why in a second. Finally, I filled up the tank with water, and it was ready for the archer fish. Hope you enjoy your new home, boy. It's nice in here. Now, archer fish are very territorial, so he immediately started to swim all around the tank.
Bella.
But when he realized he was, he swam up to the top of the tank and started controlling the bridge. You see
Non
this?
posso farmi vedere, se no mi ribloccano di nuovo.
So I got out a bag of small
Come si
crickets
chiama?
and put them on top.
Non posso più
This
fare.
is where the special ability comes in.
Come si chiama? C'è le live, ecco. Quando mi faccio vedere, faccio prima.
Out of the water, shot out a stream of water to try and penetrate off the branch into the water. Yes, this fish has literally evolved over millions of years to shoot literal water beings at overhead insects so it can eat them. And this guy, well, he's got pretty bad aim. Yeah, he kept missing the easiest shots. But eventually, he knocked one in the water and swam right up to it to gulp it up. And yeah, he wasn't good at that either, but he eventually got it. Oh, you got it. Hey, no, that's super cool. That guy's going to be an amazing pet. And in this video, there's still 6 even weirder species of fish to show. In this next one, well, you're just going to have to see it for yourself. These are eyeless cavefish. And as the name suggests, these fish quite literally have no eyes. You're probably wondering how it even eats food, swims, or does anything. I don't really know, but I guess we're going to find out. But first, I got out the tank and started to attach rocks to the back because I want to make this fish thing look like a cave. Because, you know, we're putting eyeless fish in here. We got to make it look like we're not habitat. And once all the water takes spray foam dry, I filled the bottom up with a bit of soil, sand, plants, decorations, and all that stuff. Alright, so I'm trying to make this look like a cave, and it's not the absolute best, but hopefully you get the vision, you know. Anyways, I filled it up with water and got the weird eyeless fish.
So, Gabriele, che non stai guardando la live, lo so.
So I released them in one by one, and as I expected, this guy straight away swam right into a rock. But apparently that was just a one-off occurrence because for the most part they actually acted pretty similar to normal fish. So before I got them some food, I did some research to figure out how they act so normal and figured out it's because they have this thing on their body called a lateral line system. Basically, it's a bunch of nerves that can detect super slight water vibrations and help them navigate around. Okay, now this is the fun part. Since these guys are blind, we're going to see if they're actually able to.
Non lo so nemmeno io in che senso, ma che cazzo?
So I sprinkled them in and
Oh.
started to sink to the bottom. And almost
Cioè, non lo so, Guido.
same scent of smell
Me ne
kicked in
frega.
and one
Cazzo,
started to
cavolo, ti sei chiuso! Ah! Boh, non so nemmeno io cosa si fa sta live.
Yeah, Island steak fish are super cool and super weird, but we still got way more fish that are even weirder, including one that can walk on land. But next up, I've actually got two
Lo so, l'ho fatto, è stato per un mio amico per fargli vedere che le faccio.
Catfish and upside down catfish, which are both catfish, so they fit pretty well together. Anyways, before I show you how weird these species are, we gotta first, of course, build another tank, and this one's pretty similar to the first. Sand, rocks, wood, stuff like that, and I want to especially make this part of the swamp, so I even made sure the water was a little murky, and then I looked at so the first weird fish I put inside was a glass catfish. If you wondered why they're called glass catfish, it's because they're literally made of glass. I'm just kidding, they're actually made of fish. They're called glass catfish because they're completely see-through. Put my finger behind the fish, you can literally see it through it, and that's pretty weird, you gotta admit. Anyways, while these guys adjusted to the tank, I also added in the two upside down catfish I had. Now, this will probably be a shock to some of you, but they're actually called upside down catfish because this little upside down bunch. It's pretty cool, actually. The reason why they do this is because their favorite food is algae. And when they're upside down, they get access to parts of immediately they started to dissolve into a bunch of immediately it's time for weird fish number 5, which is easily one of my favorites. The fifth weird fish is in this container. Yeah, I know it looks like there's nothing in here, but that's because this thing is called an Amazon leaf fish. It literally almost never moves, and in fact, the only way you can tell it's a fish is its super tiny fins in its eyes. But don't let this thing fool you, it's actually a fierce predator that will eat anything. But to show you that, we gotta get its home built. So the tank, I wanted to make it look like the bottom of an Amazon rainforest river or lake or something. I didn't really know how to do that, to be honest, but I just stacked up a bunch of pieces of wood so it looked like tree roots. And after filling it up with some water, you can tell it had this orange hue to it, and that's because I let the tannins from the wood soak into the water because it's super healthy for this fish. So I scooped him up into his brand new home, and immediately he went into hiding. Let's play a little game. You have 5 seconds to find the fish in the tank. Let's go. He's somewhere in here camouflaged. And did you get it? He's right here. Yeah, basically impossible to see, especially when he's in the cloudy, tan-filled water. Anyways, one of the coolest things about this fish is how it swims. You see, while most fish swim by flapping their back fin around back and forth, this guy needs to look like a drifter.
Oh! Dio e Bobo. Non mi interessa. Ti devi riaprire.
Fish, but I feel bad feeding the live fish. So instead, I've got another idea for some live prey to feed. Basically, I got this little toy that apparently lets you hatch your own pet shrimp from eggs. And I'm gonna feed them to the leaf, of course. Alright, everything's set up, and I think there's gonna be some stuff hatching in here in like a day or two, so you guys will just come back and cut it in. Alright, it's been a couple days. I don't really know if I did this right, but if you look close, look in there, there is actually a bunch of those little things swimming around. Something's alive in there, so I'm sure that's a good So I used a little pipette to suck them out. And as you can see, there's a pretty good amount of them inside. And then I just sprayed them all around the leaf fish and waited for him to ambush them or something like that. But I'm going to be honest, he didn't really react to them at all, and he didn't eat any of them. But of course, he has to eat. So instead, I got out a pack of frozen shrimp, which are a lot bigger, and surely he would eat. I dropped them in right next to him, and it didn't take long until he started to suck them up one by one. Looks like he's enjoying it. Anyways, this guy's going to be a great pet, but there is still two more extremely weird fish.
Yes.
One, of course, being the
Yes.
fish. It's very cool.
Yes.
Now, fish species number 6.
Only thing I want
Yes, this is literally the
only
fish. It's the smallest fish available on the entire internet. It's called a chili rasbora. And no, this is not a baby or anything. It is literally a fully grown adult. So I don't even know if I'll be able to eat those tiny little pellets since it's so small. But I guess we'll see. For some reason, it looks like a Lego block. I don't know why. And it also came with this pack of supplies like rocks and super bad decorations. So you get this trash out of here. For the build, it was pretty simple. Just some sand, rocks, and little twigs. And after filling it up with water very carefully, it was ready. All right, the little thing's ready. But I did just realize that we're actually kind of loading it. We're giving him a smaller cage. Hey, I'm sure he won't mind. I mean, he's a small guy. Let's just scoop him up. And just be free, my friend. Welcome to your new home. Now, I know how the water's a little cloudy in here. I can't exactly put a filter on the tank since it's way too small. But anyways, look at how much the chili rasbora is enjoying his tank. You know, swimming around and stuff. Yeah, he loves it. To feed him, I dropped in some of the pellets like I was saying earlier. And while he was swimming around looking like he wanted to eat them, he didn't actually eat any of them. And yeah, even if he did try to eat them, I don't even think they fit in his mouth. Like, to be honest, it's so small. I don't even know if this thing has a brain in its head. It might just be on like autopilot, going around in random directions 24/7.
Okay.
If you thought I was going to keep this guy in here, you are wrong. That would actually be kind of mean since they need a lot more room than this to swim around. So I scooped him up and actually added him in the tank with the catfish since those aren't aggressive at all and it has the perfect conditions. And I even added in 5 more of the same chili rasbora species so they could school up and be friends with each other. Very cool. Anyways, that's it for the tiniest fish I could find. But now it's time for the fish we have all been waiting for. The walking fish, which I have inside of this container. But quickly before showing you that, I just want to thank you all for all the love on the merch. I've seen tons of comments of you guys saying you really like it, and because of that, it's selling out pretty fast. There's only a few items left, like the sticker pack, so if you can pull it off, make sure you go and check them out on the website. Remind you guys in the video. The walking fish in this container is actually called a mud skipper, but this one in specific is named Franklin, and he appeared in my most popular video. But it's been 6 months, and he's changed a lot, so I want to show you the video.
Lasci che ho dato il tempo su.
No, era giusto.
Era giusto, sì, allora.
Domani vai a scuola, Fidi?
Sono andato anche oggi. Dove sono andato anche oggi?
Dove sei in Formula 1?
No.
Non funziona più?
No, perché ci vuole un po'. Perché è molto realistico. No, per farti capire se è tanto realistico. Così che è tanto realistico.
Siamo un là.
No, perché l'ha
Hai
chiuso
chiuso, ma
al lunedì.
Cosa? Dove?
a Torre di Mobiletti. È chiuso.
Il?
Mobiletto.
Mobiletto. Papà, guarda, vedi. Per farti capire quanto è tanto realistico, guarda. Ora te pensi, se vado addosso lì è come GTA che si rompe un po' la macchina.
È buona adesso un po' di grani da mai. Più bello.
Molto. Ma no, sto qua lo cambio perché
Era bella, lo torno in bianca con quella che sei.
Qua. Qua.
Bella raga, io già finisco perché. Sì, ok, chiudi.
actually pretty cool to watch.
Basta.
Ah, che le coincide di...
Questo.
Hai guardato sul registro elettronico?
Ora ci guardo.
Well, he just ignored them. He wasn't scared of them or anything, but he just wasn't eating them. So the crickets got off lucky today because I guess Franklin just wasn't hungry. So if you want to know what it looks like when he eats crickets, just imagine a cricket and then imagine Franklin eating it. Yeah, basically that's it. But anyways, Franklin is easily the coolest weird fish in this video because fish, I mean, they're not supposed to be able to walk on land. That's just weird.